I want your part of this now.
Yeah.
That's the energy. I want to talk about weird shit people do in relationships.
Okay.
Because last week I talked about defarting Hunter. Yeah. And people were like, I do weird things too. And I was like, tell me how fucking weird you get. I want to know.
I'm weird too.
But yeah, so I mean, you've been in a long-term relationship before. Do you feel like it gets weirder over time? More comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think because both of us are, like, we're fucking weird people. Like, we don't try to be quote-unquote normal. Like, I was pooping in front of my ex, like, immediately. I was, like, constipated, and he was, like, getting me squatty potties and just, like, sitting in the room with me.
He was the squatty potty? You were, like, knees on him?
And, like, I saw his... I want a photo of that. That would go viral. You know, there's a picture over the weekend of the girl sitting on a boy on all fours in the subway station.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, she's like waiting for the train. I feel like if people don't like me, then they're just put off by my general weirdness, and then it's like seeing your partner's shit stained underwear.
Okay, your partner shouldn't have shit stained underwear.
I date boys.
Date men.
I date little boys. Just kidding, I don't. But yeah, shit gets weird. You get comfortable, and like that's to me. It's not weird. It's comfortable.
Right, you do the things where it's like I actually just don't care if you see the things that are supposed to be like behind closed doors, because these are the things that we do on our own. Like I guess that's what I mean by weird too. Is like these are things that I would do if you weren't here.
Yeah.
And some of the things that I would do to myself if you weren't here, I now also kind of want to do to you. You know what I mean? Like pimple popping or like grooming, that kind of a thing where it's like, I know I want your part of this now.
Yeah.
That's the energy. So we asked our audience, the first question is, do you do things that you've considered, quote, weird before getting in a long-term relationship? 83% of people said, yes, I do weird things. 17% said no.
Boo.
And then I listed a few examples. Yep. So have you, like, are you in the bathroom with them while they pee? 80% said yes, 20% said no.
Have you peed on them?
Did not pull for that. In the bathroom, and then I asked, have you been in the bathroom while they pooped? This one was a 42% yes and 58% no.
There were some messages that were like, I haven't, but like I would.
Yeah. And I have, and I like to. Not like to, but not dislike, to be honest.
Moral support.
It's one of those things where like if we're having a conversation and you're going to the bathroom for a poop, I'm not waiting for 20 minutes. Yeah. I'm considering the conversation.
Boys take a long ass time pooping.
So do I. If I'm alone and I don't have things to do, I'm bringing my phone in there, it's going to be a 20-minute experience.
Well, are you sitting there after the poop or just like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, but your poop doesn't...
Sometimes. Well, it depends on the situation.
Really?
It depends on the situation, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's an easy peasy little process, and sometimes it requires a little effort.
Yeah, like for me last night, but it was mostly farts. Go ahead.
The next one is, have you helped them with grooming? This would be like plucking or shaving. 80% said yes, 20% said no. Huh. For grooming, for me, yes. Hunter has like shaved my ass before. I've cut his hair. I've like plucked his eyebrows. He trimmed my mustache one time. That was very sweet.
That was a viral TikTok right there.
Well, he was like, you got a little something. And I was like, then cut it off if you're going to point.
Really? Mm-hmm. I've never noticed.
They're just like mustache. Very white. They're not like dark. I just have like very long white whiskery hairs that grow around the corners of my lips. Yeah. Have you groomed with your partner?
Boy?
Yeah. Like shaving, I guess, is a good example.
Eyebrows. Yeah.
Eyebrows, but not like shaving? Mm-mm. Okay. Just wanted to check, see where you were at.
Yeah.
Pimple popping. This was 67% yes, 33% no. I know that pimple popping is divisive because some people really just hate it, but some people love it. I would assume the people who like doing it to themselves want to do it to their partners, and the people who don't like doing it to themselves don't want to do it to their partners.
I like doing it to I like when it happens, but it's like when I'm tearing up my face,
as we all do. As is my right.
I'm like, that's my guilty pleasure. Mm-hmm. That I don't have guilty pleasure shows like Kardashians. I'm proud to like it. Pimple popping, like I know that's bad for me, and I'm not.
Yes.
something, it's like a demon takes
No,
over
like
me.
I know it's wrong, but I cannot help myself.
And so I won't do it to someone else because I know it's bad for them, and also it's not fun for me to do someone else.
Right.
But I feel like I'm more of an anomaly there.
Hunter doesn't like when I do it, but I like doing it to him, so he will sometimes allow me the pleasure.
Is it on his back or his face?
On his back.
Yeah, that's better.
He doesn't really, little bitch, does not get pimples on his face very often.
He's not wearing makeup every day.
He also just is, his skincare regimen is actually quite good. So he probably washes his face more than I do.
Probably.
No, I mean, like he's a better groomer than I am. Okay, he's a cleaner man. He's a better groomer.
Clean.
We talked about this. He was like, if we move in together, like I'm gonna be the one who's taking care of the home, and I'm like, you're right.
He doesn't like that you don't brush your teeth at night.
I basically was like, for the first year that probably won't be true, but at a point I will give up. My stamina will wear out.
I don't brush my teeth at night either.
I try. I do. I am better now. I brush my teeth most every night, and if I forget, then I brush in the morning.
Of course.
But we then asked people to respond and tell us the weirdest things that they've done with their partners.
Oh my god.
These are the answers, and I want to know if you've done them.
I'm excited.
Pulled out or put in their tampon or diva cup.
Someone pulled out a tampon from me once, but it wasn't a partner.
Okay, this is for partners.
Oh,
so
no
more mad-libbing the results, okay?
Oh, no. Okay, so my ex pulled out my diva cup that one time when we did anal, and there was a butt plug in me and the diva cup, and it was a bad situation.
That's a lot.
Okay,
That's
what about you?
I think maybe he's pulled out a tampon of mine.
It feels on
but
brand.
I've never used a diva cup.
Okay.
So definitely not for that.
Yeah.
Peeing at the same time. This is like in the same time, in the same toilet, peeing between your legs.
Nay.
Yay for me.
Ah!
And it's very fun. It's kind of like a game.
That's literally what I used to make my Barbie dolls do.
It's definitely not sexy. It's very utilitarian. Have you peed in the same bathroom where like he peed in the bathtub and you were peeing in the toilet?
Maybe. I literally shat in front of him, so.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Shaving their ass. We talked about grooming. You've never shaved. He's shaved my ass.
Yeah, that's really
very
cute.
sweet of him. Mostly because I missed spot. I didn't realize it grew as far out as it did.
Oh,
and I was like,
tried your best, Rachel.
basically, yeah. Sending each other poop pics. I don't do this.
No.
On principle. I don't think it needs to live outside of the bathroom. And also, it can't possibly be that special.
Yeah.
So
I've never done that.
Peeing on each other while you're in the shower.
I just haven't.
You just haven't?
No.
Hunter definitely has to me, and I think I have to him as well.
I'm down.
Mostly just to surprise them. It's not a sexual thing. It's just like a fun thing.
Yeah.
Picking toilet paper out of their vulva or butt. Hunter has done this to me on multiple occasions.
Okay. I have not asked. No one's ever told me, but like I have to assume it's happened.
Either that or they ate it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Toilet paper.
Yeah, it's basically like sometimes we'll like be fooling around after I go to the bathroom, and then I'll just like feel him like picking, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I tried, and he was like, I know, it just gets
No,
stuck.
they're like little decorations, like Christmas tree.
But you don't want to consume it like it's toilet paper. I get it.
It's not edible.